everyone and welcome to this edition of Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way. My name is Avni Sharma and I am here at the Tech Mahindra campus. This platform brings to you a series of thought-provoking and engaging conversations with our leaders where they share stories and examples of themselves, their team members or even their leaders having lived the Tech Mahindra value and the RISE tenets. They talk about their journey at Tech Mahindra and we get a glimpse of them beyond work too. Today's guest in this series is the Global Head for Enterprise Vertical Solution and Portfolio Companies. He is responsible for creating a robust and differentiated portfolios of offerings for our clients in each verticals and organic and inorganic capability for building investments. He also oversees our portfolio investments, including effective integration and realization of synergies and business objectives. He has been with Tech Mahindra since 2004 and took a 2-year sabbatical in between to create an early stage technology venture. He has been an integral part of Tech Mahindra since last 10 years and has been building and structuring some of the largest multi-year offering deals and some of the marquee acquisitions. Previously, he was the managing director of Tech Mahindra's European telecom business. He has a rich multifunctional experience and brings sharp commercial acumen. It's my privilege to welcome Mr. Vivek Agarwal, who is the Global Head for Enterprise Vertical Solutions and Portfolio Companies at Tech Mahindra, to live, work, play the TechM Way. We welcome you, Mr. Vivek. Great to have you here.
Pleasure. Thank you.
So Vivek, you are spearheading Tech Mahindra's organic and inorganic investment for building capability. Could you share some highlights of the roads ahead and plans for future? I'm sure Tech Mahindras will be keen to hear from you.
So clearly what's happening, Avni, is technology is changing at a very fast pace. And when we start looking at our portfolio, we go through a periodic exercise of identifying what are our gap areas, white spaces, and then we have to make a decision internally whether it's a build versus buy decision. Some of the capability we are looking at developing internally. We clearly follow a very strict internal process of a business case and a validation where when we make investments, we do need to see returns and the opportunity in the market. And it's true for both organic and inorganic investments. We do acquisitions, the challenge is very different. The challenge typically is around bringing in a new set of people, a new culture, and integrating them effectively in the company. I'm a very firm believer that we do acquisitions, it's not about how good a deal we've done, but how effectively we will use it from a go-to-market perspective, from a cross-sell, upsell perspective. And that really defines the returns to the business for us when we look at acquisitions.
Thank you so much, Vivek, for throwing light on all the aspects of a company. So moving forward, Vivek, today you are acknowledged as someone with tremendous multitasking capability and cross-functional expertise. How did Tech Mahindra help you in developing these skills?
I don't know where you get that impression that I can multitask, but I think from a cross-functional exposure perspective, I would think there are two principles. One, you have to not be fearful of failure, and second, you have to ask for opportunities. Culturally, within the company, we encourage both of the things. We let people try on new things, whether it is a new piece of work, a new work area, a new discipline. It's about your own confidence saying that I'm willing to go and experiment with something different. And secondly, the ability to take risk, and that's very cultural in the organization. We encourage people to try new things and they are not penalized for failure. They are encouraged to take on new challenges and succeed on those new challenges. And I think the multifunctional expertise ultimately gives you a very good ability to make business decisions across a factor of things. Because if you're focused on one single discipline, it's like that many blind men feeling an elephant. Somebody says it's a big pillar, somebody says it's a wire mesh, or everybody has a very different description. So unless you are able to see different aspects of a business, your decisions will be very lopsided. And I think we always encourage all our associates to go and try different things, learn different skills, bring in different sets of capability.
Vivek, you very well said that it's better if you grab all the opportunities coming your way. So my next question is, at Tech Mahindra we celebrate the spirit of rise. So can you share some instances which are very close to your heart of a colleague or even a team member who you think personified more than one rise tenant or truly lived the spirit of rise?
Um, I don't know how much time you have, but I think it's very difficult to pick one, two instances. I think it would be doing injustice to a lot of people. I came to this company 12 years ago when the business was, I think, 4,000 people, 4,000 employees. And there were a number of new leadership which came into the organization at that point in time. And the number of instances of what we've achieved over the last 11, 12 years is phenomenal. And all the rise tenets have been demonstrated many times by hundreds and thousands of my colleagues over a period of time. But one principle I would like to mention or talk about is when we're looking at opportunities and deals and situations which are must win, the principle that it isn't lost till you believe it is lost is very important. And I think, and that's something which we demonstrate in our lives every day. As we win new business, as we fight for new business, it's a spirit which is very important across the entire organization. And a lot of that has been very well demonstrated by, as I said, thousands of my colleagues over the last 12 years to get the company to where we are today.
Vivek, have you ever reverse mentored any of the senior leaders? If you have, then what suggestions would you like to give to the people who want to take up reverse mentoring?
I've been brutally honest with a lot of my mentors and my leaders, so that's reverse mentoring. I think there isn't any science to it. You have to believe and have the conviction to say what you're saying. It does not matter whether it's your chief executive or your chairman, but if you do believe and you have sound logic, you better share your thoughts with them and you explain to them what you think about it. And I think the way we are organized culturally, it is taken very positively. You can't really go and make statements if you don't have the logic or you don't have the data to support it. But as long as you have all of that and the conviction, you should express your thoughts and your ideas. And I think they get an appropriate hearing with the management team.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, Vivek. Thank you for joining us. That was Mr. Vivek Agarwal, the Global Head for Enterprise Vertical Solutions and Portfolio Companies at Tech Mahindra. Stay tuned for more such interesting sessions with leaders. This is Avni Sharma signing off. Have a great day.